What is up, to you back in another video? In today's video, man, we're going over another episode of everything I hate about Call of Duty community and Call of Duty games. This is something I did a couple days ago. I think it was like last week, I think it was. And I really enjoyed that video. I really enjoyed making it because I get to kind of rant about the Call of Duty community as someone who's a really skilled player looking in. So if you didn't catch last week's video, make sure you go and watch that. This week, I got some new things to go over. I'm hoping I don't go into things I've already talked about. I don't think I will, but, you know, I'm a little slow, so. Alright, so number one is going to be the Treyarch lovers and unbelievably annoying players. What I mean by this is anyone that's Treyarch playing the game is always playing a certain way, and they're always really fucking annoying. And they do nothing but talk shit about everything else if it's not a Treyarch game. So, this is something I see a lot on Twitter. It's actually something I don't see a whole lot of, like, talk-wise, anyway, on Call of Duty itself. But on Twitter, I see a ton of it, where it's everyone's so excited for this year's Call of Duty. By the way, if you haven't already, I'm going to be making a video, if you haven't seen any videos on it already, I'll be making a video soon going over everything we know so far of Black Ops Call of Duty Gulf War, or Black Ops 6, or Black Ops 5, or Black Ops X, or whatever the fuck it's going to be called. Now, I'm also going to be going into like all the weapons and all that stuff in a future video. But anyway, on these posts, people are really excited, saying Call of Duty is going to be saved. Call of Duty is going to be better this year. It's not going to be like the last 2 years. It's going to be like Call of Duty Cold War. And these are the type of people that I absolutely despise, man, because they have no factual based opinions. They only base their opinions on nostalgia. I've played Call of Duty for a little over 20,000 hours. I have 3,000 hours roughly in World War II alone, and roughly 2,000 hours in this game on MW3 and 2. I think it's like 1964 is the hours currently, and that's just those two games. Obviously, every other COD has their own individual hours, but it equals to about 20,000 hours, around 10,000 nukes. Okay, I've played every Call of Duty ever, and I will say this from a perspective of someone who has actual skill and understands the core mechanics of the games, every COD game, I should say, that Treyarch have some of the worst Call of Duty games ever developed. Cold War, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, I would even argue Black Ops 2 is a really dog shit game, but in comparison to the other ones I've named, it's phenomenally better. Infinity Ward's always been amazing with video games. Modern Warfare 2 is amazing. The new one, Infinite Warfare, Ghost is amazing. And what else they made? They did make Modern Warfare 3, sort of. So, and this game has some good parts. Sledgehammer Games has always been phenomenal in their methods of making games. I mean, look at Advanced Warfare, amazing. World War 2, amazing. Modern Warfare 3 is okay. Vanguard's the only really bad game they made, but, you know, it is what it is. So that's the one part. I hate Treyarch fanboys, right? They talk about Treyarch because of nostalgia, not because if they played those games now, those games would be any good. Like, I'm sorry, majority of the XO games would destroy OG CODs if you played them side by side. Number two, the SBMM and ELMM deniers. These are people that I absolutely despise. These are the people I meet most in the game. These guys will pop up in game chat when I'm talking shit about the SBMM and ELMM system, nerfing my guns mid-firefight. These kids also they also talk about how they think they understand how it works, even though they have not read the patents that specifically say the things that I am saying. Because the patents are real. You can deny those. That's another thing, too. The patent deniers. People that think that just because their patents are not in the game. Yes, they are. They're in the game. That's why there's a patent for them. So no one else can steal it. These guys pop up in game chat all the time. They're always like, no, SBMM doesn't exist. You're just bad at the game. It's like, no, I'm not playing bad at the game. I'm playing S&D. You're camping on a corner with a shotgun. You're not good, buddy. It's SBMM and ELMM carrying you to your victories. These guys are the most annoying, I think, in game chat. I can do like trash talkings, whatever. I really don't care. People can harass me for being a YouTuber, it's whatever. Like, it's annoying, but like I'll just mute you and it's whatever. But these guys, these SBM deniers, get me so fucking angry because they are so obviously not intelligent. It's absolutely insanity. The next one on the list is the Warzone lovers. I think I might have mentioned this last video, but I'm going to do it again because that's how much I hate these guys. These are the guys that play nothing but Warzone and then come to multiplayer and think they can change how multiplayer is, even though 6v6 takes way more skill than just playing Warzone or Resurgence. I hate to say that. Getting a 1 on Resurgence and getting a nuke on Resurgence or Warzone is not even comparable to getting the amount of nukes I've gotten on multiplayer. It's not even comparable, buddy. It's not even in the same universe. These are also the same guys that try to like argue that aim assist is a problem or that controllers are broken, and that leads me into the next thing: the aim assist complainers. These are the people who think they understand aim assist. This includes like 90% of YouTube and 90% of Twitter. They're absolutely brain dead motherfuckers. I'm talking at you, Charlie Intel, and all you motherfuckers who think you understand how the game works, buddy. You don't. You get paid by Activision to say whatever the fuck the community wants you to say, so that you can get more views for them. Okay? Aim assist is not a problem. I've ran hundreds, if not hundreds of tests. I've played hundreds of hours without it, hundreds of hours with it. I currently am playing with aim assist because guess what? It's not a problem. If you are on PC and you are bitching about aim assist, that is a you problem. Turn crossplay off. That's a you problem. You're playing on a $5,000 PC and you think you're so much better than everybody else. But guess what? When it comes down to gunplay, console players are just better, bro. We're literally just better than you. And that's okay. Okay? Because if you take notice, aim assist has only become a problem since PC has come to the scene. Everyone keeps saying, oh, aim assist has changed. Aim assist has changed. No, it hasn't. It's been the same core system of aim assist every single year since COD started. Okay? Same thing. They might have added a few options, but those options are still the same thing, right? They're still the core base of it. They're still the same thing. They did recently nerf aim assist too. They nerfed the S response curve, I believe it is. But it's just PC guys that complain. And console guys who think they understand what's happening because they watch their favorite YouTubers say that aim assist is a problem, so they agree with them. The next one on the list is the real milsim players, bro. These guys irritate the fuck out of me, bro, because they don't use these milsim classes in a fun way. They use these classes like they're in a milsim game, and believe it or not, I don't know if anyone on this channel knows this, Call of Duty is an arcade shooter. It is not a milsim. It never was, never is, never should be. Plain and simple. Don't know how many times I have to say this to people, but you'd be surprised. These guys run around with the big-ass hyperscopes on weapons. They run around with no camos, running big-ass suppressors or really tiny suppressors, but don't actually run the correct suppressor for damage. You'll oftentimes see these guys running small magazines or really big magazines for guns that don't make sense, etc., etc. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about, especially some of the guys that I play with. If you guys are watching this video, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. These guys are annoying. They think they're in a milsim, they think they're a Navy SEAL, but like really they're just a 35-year-old fat guy in their mom's basement who is still at age 35 alone. These guys are the worst of the worst, man. They constantly talk shit. They constantly tell you you're not educated. Even though most of these guys don't understand milsim anyway, like putting a 20-round gun or mag on your gun, or putting a 60-round drum mag on your M4. These kids just don't understand realism, okay? I'm someone who's about to become a reenactor, and I do airsoft, and I hang out with Marines and Navy SEALs in IRL. Like, I'm talking real Navy SEALs, top-of-the-line guys that, were snipers and recon units in Afghanistan, and they laugh at you. They laugh at you. they literally laugh at people like you who think they understand shit. You don't, because you watched one YouTuber who has 25 subscribers say that he has a 60-round Draco mag with no stock on his M4. That's not realistic, okay? The next one going into the list is the Battle Pass lovers. These are the guys. These guys aren't so bad. I don't mind these people because I understand where they're coming from. But this is something I do kind of hate because I personally like the supply drops. I think supply drops, especially after having this seasonal system we've had for a couple years now, I hate it. especially since we lost prestigious due to this. But these guys will be the ones that will say that battle passes are the best thing ever added. These are oftentimes your Fortnite players. They'll come from Fortnite playing. Will often play Fortnite too. That they'll say battle passes are the best thing ever. I'm actually going to throw another one in here too. On top of this, the anti-black cell people. These are also really annoying. See, I'm in the idea that you should support a game in positive ways. And if you're going to get the battle pass, like someone like me, I'm going to grind the battle pass no matter what, right? Especially if it's a game I'm playing, like, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. So if you're going to do that, you imagine well just get the battle pass and get the black cell. Because the black cell is worth your money. You're actually paying more money out for less content when you buy the regular battle pass. So if you just spend $30 every couple of months for the black cell, you get bonus items, you get tons of skins, you get double the items in the battle pass, etc., etc., etc. These are often the people that are too poor or they're too rich and they think that they're above and beyond everybody else. These are often the guys you'll see running around with every single bundle from the item store, but they refuse to buy the $30 black cell because that would make logical financial sense other than buying $30 bundles in the item shop. I don't know how else to explain it, bro. I mean, it's pretty obvious to me. The next one on the list that we have is going to be the shotgunners. My dog has entered the room. But yeah, these are the shotgunners, man. These are the guys that run around with shotguns, and I'm talking about all types of shotguns. I'm talking pumps, full, semi, double barrels, the underbarrel attachment shotgunners. These are the guys that I absolutely despise. This is something I might have said on the last video. I know I talked about riot shielders last video, but these are the guys that run around with shotguns saying they're hot shit. You probably have seen some in this gameplay already. I know some of my boys were running them because we were getting shotgunners all the time, so they started putting shotguns on to counter it. And this is because Call of Duty has no sense of nerfing shotguns for some odd reason. I don't know why. They just refuse to nerf shotguns. I don't understand. And these are the guys that you should be concerned about when you're going into search and destroy lobbies. You'll see a lot of these guys in S&D. This and shields, but sorry for the weird edit. My dog decided she wants to cry for attention, so now she's sitting with us recording this video, and she's running away. Alright, so the next one on our list is going to be this Spawn AFK Fakers. Oh my god, this one, bro. This is something I've been experiencing a lot recently, and it is infuriating. These are the people who... and you can just throw regular AFKers in here too, but this is mainly for those guys that fake being AFK for free kills. You'll oftentimes find these guys in S&D, but you'll find these guys in some other modes sometimes too. These are the guys that will go AFK for the 30 seconds or whatever, wait till they see somebody, and then they'll move like instantaneously, or right as we're about to get a finisher on them, they'll move and get the kill. These guys are awful, they're annoying, and they should not exist, and they should probably kiss their moms and do something with their lives, because fuck them. Also, AFK guys are annoying. They're just annoying. Like, if you're gonna play, listen, if you're gonna play the game, I understand sometimes, like, I'll do it sometimes where, someone will yell for me, like, to get food or to go ask me something, but you know how parents are, they like that. Bring you downstairs to ask you a simple question instead of just, texting you or whatever, or, just yelling up the stairs. I can mute my mic and answer them, whatever that may be. That's fine. You're only gone for 30, 40 seconds, maybe a minute, maybe a minute and a half. But these are the guys that go AFK, like, all the time, mid-match, all around, just all the time. And especially when they're playing S&D. Like, if you're going to go AFK, you imagine well to at least just push out and die, so that the round can end when everyone else dies. Simple. I think the last one for this list that we'll do today, since this has already been a pretty long video, and this is probably one that you're seeing at the current second, and this is the lagging and the latency issues in Call of Duty. Why does this exist? Why does this exist? You're seeing this firsthand on video. I didn't even think about this actually until I saw this in the gameplay, and I figured I mentioned it. This is the last one. But this is probably the most annoying thing recently. My buddy Lightbeam has been dealing with this issue. Now, Data, he doesn't have an Ethernet cable. I keep telling him, Lightbeam, if you're watching this, get an Ethernet, bro. Get an Ethernet. Fix your issues. But you can see latency, like for this example, this match, I've been pretty solid at 69 latency, which is not terrible. I'm normally 20 to under 20, normally, but it's not terrible to have 69. The problem with this is the randomness that is Call of Duty's latency, and this also counts into effect the amount of people who can lag switch you. The lag switching has not decreased since OG CODs. Oh, but speaking of which, by the way, you can see a Milsim player in this gameplay right here with the M16. I love this game, bro. Such a dork game, bro. But anyway, this is usually the people that live switch you, or it could be the game too, because the game has issues as well with latency. But that's all the things so far in the second episode of things I hate about the COD community or Call of Duty. Let me know down below if you have anything that you think particularly sticks out. I think next episode, if I do another one, it'll be esports focused. So we're talking about esports things that people do that I really fucking hate, which is a lot of things. That could be a long video. I have other videos planned as well. Like I said, the whole next Black Ops games leaks. I want to go over everything there, all the guns we're getting, all that stuff. And then obviously I have other content coming. I'm finally getting back in the hang of uploading regularly again. I've been playing more COD, and I hit max rank on, not max rank, but hit level 50 on Fallout 76. So I'm just doing main quest now, so I'll probably start uploading chunks of my gameplay for you guys just to watch and have fun with. Who knows? And I'll see you guys in the next video.